Hi, I'm Iridium. Hope everyone's all right today. Another day of COVID, another day of reactions. I suppose that's one good thing, that I'm off work and I'm managing to get through a load of reactions and album reviews. There's a load of albums as well that have been released today. So I've got to give them a listen and I'll be reviewing those in the next few days. But it's time for reactions. So we've got Degreed and Falling Down. So this is the second single from the forthcoming album, Are You Ready?, to be released on February the 11th on Frontiers. Swedish band, 6th studio album. The lineup at the moment is Robin Eriksson on vocals and the bass, Mats Eriksson on the drums, Michael Blank or Blanc on the keys, and Daniel Johansson on the guitar. There you go. The first single was absolutely amazing, which was called Into the Fire. This one, like I said, is called Falling Down. Without further ado, let's listen to see if this is as great as the first single. Here we go.
You spend the time in the lonely parts of town, and you never really seem to care if no one is around. Tell me, how did you get there? Was it something that they said? Well, please let me save you now, don't be afraid. You can tell me what you're feeling, I know a thing or two. So don't back down, don't hide away. I will save you from falling down. I will save you now. I will stay with you forever now. If only you could listen to me, what I've got to say. I don't really care what you've done, so you don't have to run. There was a time before all this falling down, so please let me save you now before it's too late. You can tell me what you're seeing, I've seen it all. Don't close your eyes, don't ever run away. I will save you from falling down. I will save you now. I will stay with you forever now.
Man, you know what? This is absolutely fantastic, and I'll tell you why. Well, it's completely different than the first single, to tell you the truth. I thought the first single was absolutely amazing, but what it did do, it sort of got into that real sort of familiar groove of what we're getting out of the Scandinavian, especially Swedish bands at the moment. But there's not a problem with that, because I love all that stuff. But it really did fit into that groove, and Degreed, as far as I know, I've always been known to mix it up really with them sort of 80s sounds, but a more modern touch as well. And I would say that's exactly what this song is, and it's all the better for it. I really do believe that. It gives you something different. That chorus, man, is just like some of the... Let's not forget, I know the 80s sort of turned into the 90s and you got grunge, but when grunge went, you got some pretty cool bands out of that era, like post grunge, if you like, that were, you know, really melodic still and stuff like that. And even out of that, you had like Creed, and then you've got Alter Bridge now and stuff like that. And I think this band really do that brilliantly. That chorus really reminds me of some 90s, some of the great music was getting in the 90s. Let's not completely kick the 90s arse completely. It's, you know, there were some good bands then as well. It might have been different, but they were still good. And I think they do it perfectly. So it's really appealing as well it will be to a lot of people I know, who like that period of rock and metal, that 90s period and 2000s. And it's sort of, because it's such a great mixture, I think it'll appeal to also the 80s fans of melodic hard rock. I really do believe this is a brilliant song. I think it's great. I love the smoothness of the whole song, but the way it's really gliding along lovely in those verses, and then the way it sort of lifts into that, like I said, that 90s alternative post-grunge, whatever you want to call it, period. I think it's absolutely brilliant. They do an excellent mixture of it. Absolutely excellent. I love it so far. I really do. I actually think my missus will like this one. I think she'll love this song. She likes that 90s period as well. But there you go. Let's listen to the rest of this. And now we're getting the 80s influence again. Man, absolutely loved it, man. And I'm so glad that I was a bit, not concerned, but with the first single, which was obviously brilliant, I was thinking, are they going to go in this direction and sound like a lot of other bands? But they haven't. They've kept it real. They've kept it as they are. And now I'm really looking forward to the album. I'll tell you why, because I think it's going to give us lots of different things on the album. It's, more importantly, it's going to give us different things than other bands. And I think that's what will make this release stand out in 2022. I really do. I'm really glad they did something with that modern touch as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So February the 11th, 2022. Oh, there was no guitar solo as well, I don't think. So it really got in touch with those 90s, periods. But there was guitar solo, I think, on the other song. So it just proves that they're going to give you something, like I said, a mixture. So these Swedish rockers are going to give us their 6th studio album, Are You Ready, on February the 11th, 2022. It shouldn't be long, actually, till I actually get this album and I'm really getting excited about hearing it now, especially now. Absolutely superb. Let me know what you think of this song in the comments below. Do you think the contrast between the two has been great? Would you rather kept to the, Into the Fire song? Would you rather kept with those sort of vibes? Or are you happy that they've done this sort of thing as well? I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.